is a statement which has hurt others, particularly cross-section of women and ladies. I withdraw that. I have no intention to insult ladies or any other one.
My utter shock and anguish, and I really apologize on his behalf to every woman, to every man, every sensitive person in this country.
The Delhi rape survivor is being treated in a Singapore hospital. She had 2 cardiac arrests on Tuesday night. While the entire country is trying to stop the President's son, Abhijit Mukherjee, and the Congress's sitting MP from Jangipur has made a sexist comment that's already created a political storm and is bound to embarrass his father. Pranab Mukherjee's son has said it's fashionable to attend protest marches now. He was speaking at an event in his home state of West Bengal. Now, Abhijit Mukherjee said, and I quote, "Dented and painted women protesters in Delhi went to discotheques and then turn up at India Gate to express outrage over the gang rape in Delhi." He also said they are not in touch with ground realities.
Should you say that these are highly denting, painting women who are coming out with candlelight?
Madam, I repeat, whom I saw, she never looked like a student. She was giving an interview over one of this TV channel. Whom I saw, my comment is based on that. A, B, I was asked about the student movement. It was not a student movement, what I felt. What I felt, I told. If it is hurt anyone, I withdraw my student, I apologize. That's all. But
you apologize for that statement? Are you saying you apologize for that statement?
No, I'm not the statement. I'm apologize if somebody's sentiment has been hurt.
What do you mean by denting and painted women? What do you mean by that statement?
There's a difference between say normal this thing which doesn't take care of their so-called beauty. Somebody takes care of. Who are basically professionals, they go to office. So their dressing pattern is different than student.
So are you saying that women who
No, nothing. No argument on that, madam, please. No argument on that. Again, I repeat, if it has hurt somebody's sentiment, definitely it has hurt somebody's sentiment. No, I apologize for that. Because I have no intention to, say, insult any woman or anyone.
Mr. Mukherjee, what, in your opinion, is a woman student supposed to look like?
No, you are dragging, madam. You are dragging from this one question to another question.
No, I'm asking you because you said.
No, I'm not supposed. I'll not reply to this question. I'll not reply to this question. I have certain ideas. I have seen students. I was a student, so I know how they look like.
What ideas you have? What ideas you have about women?
Explanation to you. You please come with me to Jadavpur campus or my university campus. You'll see by yourself. You can differentiate between these two. This question was different. You are deviating from this your main question.
No, I'm trying to pursue. I'm trying to understand what you mean. Are you trying to say that?
No, not over telephone.
Mr. Mukherjee, listen to me. Mr. Mukherjee, please listen to my question. Please listen to my question, and then you can answer. Listen to my question, then you please answer. I'm asking you: are you trying to say that a woman student has to look in a certain way, and if she looks in a way that you don't think is a woman student, then that person does not qualify as a student? If a woman is wearing makeup, she doesn't qualify as a student. Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't mean that. You may interpret like that. I do not mean that.
So what do you mean? What do you mean? How should a woman student look?
I am not a describer of that. Neither I am a poet that I'll describe those. Whom I see in general, they do not look like that which the faces I have seen in TV, giving interviews. They absolutely look different. So that's all. I cannot pursue this thing, and I cannot explain to you over say language or something like that. If you want to really know how I perceive as a student, you'll have to come with me to my university and see. And you are, I know that why these things are being so lingered and one question to another question trying to drag in. So if you have any question, please ask. Please remember it is in context to it. That statement given by.
So are you saying that only the students who are from your university,
I'm not saying anything now.
Only they are the students, the rest are all painting women who are not students?
Any other question do you have?
Yeah, I'm trying to ask you that. Are you saying that
I'm not replying to it.
Only the students from your university are students? And the rest are all dented, painted women who don't qualify to be students? Is that what you're saying?
interpretation. That's not my interpretation. I'm sorry.
It's not an interpretation. It's not an interpretation. It's not an interpretation. It's what you said. It's what you said. You said that women who wear makeup cannot be students. You said women who spend time on their appearance cannot be students.
That doesn't mean that I said that. Student, generally they do not do. You are not using that word generally. I have seen
generally students do this. So are you saying that a woman who wears makeup, should not be taken seriously?
No, I am not saying that.
Are you saying that a woman who wears makeup has no right to protest?
Emphatically,
are you saying that a woman who wears makeup should not come out on the streets and hold candles? That women who wear makeup and who are dented, painted women should not be holding candles and should not be demonstrating? Is that what you're saying?
No. No.
But that is exactly what you said in your statement.
Yes, that is your interpretation, and our understanding is mine.
But Mr. Mukherjee, don't you think you deserve to? Don't you think that you should apologize to the thousands of women who were out there, who braved lathis, who braved the tear gas, who braved the water cannons? Don't you think that you should apologize? Don't you think you have grievously insulted and humiliated them by calling them dented and painted?
Madam, I told you right from the beginning that my statement, if somebody got hurt, definitely somebody must have been hurt. So I apologize and withdraw that particular word. And right from at the beginning of my statement, I did it.
So why don't you apologize for your statement and retract the entire statement?
No more. So whatever this thing, the statement which has hurt others, particularly cross-section of women, ladies, I withdraw that. I have no intention to insult ladies or any other one, but I have a right to express my views without hurting anyone. If somebody is hurt, that particular sentence, that particular things are withdrawn. Is it clear?
And what is your view? What is your view? What is the view you're trying to express?
Agitation should be withdrawn, A. B, because that government has taken action. What is emphasized on that nobody is doing that. Whatever law we do have, it has to be enforced so that in future no one dares to do this kind of act.
No, but what is the view that you
want that?
But what is the view that you were expressing in your statement earlier? What is the view that you were trying to express in your statement earlier when you made that point about dented?
No, I think it's a time to conclude.
What is the view you were trying to express? Please make it clear because we are unable to understand what you were trying to say. What is the view?
If you are unable to understand, I am sorry, I won't be able to make you understand. Thank you.
So why don't you
express my shock and anguish, my utter shock and anguish, and I really apologize on his behalf to every woman, to every man, every sensitive person in this country. And this is not the family view. I can say one thing for sure because my father has also made this statement 2-3 days back that he completely understands the anguish and the anger of people. And this is a public protest. Whether they were students or not doesn't make any difference because an 80-year-old person also has a full right to protest. But the kind of statement he has made, I really don't understand that why he has made it, in what context he has made it, because I haven't had a chance to talk to him. But I'm definitely going to take up this issue with him, and I'm utterly shocked. And only thing I can say that I really apologize on his behalf.
Shormisha, this is Shagurika here.
Hi, Shagurika.
Hi, Shormisha. Are you and the president embarrassed by what Abhijit has said?
I am acutely embarrassed. And just a few days back only in my interview with NDTV, I said that, this anger I completely understand and empathize with.
And do you think your father, the president of India, he's none other than the president of India's son, Abhijit. Do you think Pranab Mukherjee would be deeply embarrassed by what Abhijit has said?
Well, I'm sure he will be, and one thing I can say that my father, he also shares my views that this anger, this outcry, this outrage against what has happened, it was absolutely justified. The only thing he has requested the protesters is to maintain calm and not to get over emotional and destructive. He didn't use the word destructive. I don't remember what was his statement, but actually I am quite shocked and a bit shaken by this statement made by my brother.
Do you think he should have been more careful? He is the president's son. Do you think he has brought discredit to the office of the president?
Sagarika, not only as president's son, but I think as any sensitive man, shouldn't have made this kind of statement. I'm a political leader. I forget about political leader, forget about being the president's son, but I don't think, it shows a certain degree of insensitivity. Again, I don't know in what context he has said it, because my family is not like that, actually. And
the issue really is, if people like Abhijit are going to say this, if educated members of parliament are going to say this, none other than the president's son are going to have these kind of views, then what on earth can we expect from the beat constable and from the regular police on the street? Does this make that much more urgent, therefore, that all of us look inward? All of us look inward.
Yes, I completely agree with you, and in fact that is what I said in an interview 2-3 days back to Times Now, that what we need, other than the strict laws and quick implementation, that is a massive sensitization. Sensitization of people, of men, women, about the gender issues, about the problems women face. And, this is our right, this is our, that people should look at us, women, with proper dignity, with proper respect.
And just to cut in, how do you think your father would be feeling at this moment when he hears of, I'm sure he's heard of Abhijit's comments. What would your father be feeling?
Well, I know one thing for sure, that he doesn't agree with his views. This is, I'm sure, because he has made his statements, and also over our personal interaction. He has expressed his major shock and anguish over he has a daughter. And he has a daughter at home, and who is also a pretty strong, emancipated woman. So, without a proper family environment, I wouldn't be what I am today. So, I'm quite surprised that my brother made such a statement. But again, as I say, that I'm really, only thing about what I can say as a sister, that is to really humbly apologize.
And are you and your father both disappointed in what he has said, in what Abhijit has said?
I don't know about my father, because as I say, I haven't been able to talk to him. I have been trying, but he's also traveling, so I'm not being able to get through. But yes, I am disappointed, and I am embarrassed.
And you're both from the same family. You both grew up in the same family. Why do you think Abhijit has these kind of attitudes when you think so differently?
Sagarika, I don't have any answer to this question. That's why I'm saying I am shocked. If I had answer to this question, I wouldn't have been shocked. I really don't have any answer to this question.
And do you think, what do you think needs to happen now? Do you think Abhijit should give a full apology and retract the statement completely? Because it is a really shocking statement. It is a statement that actually grievously insults, young women who are out there, who are braving the lathi charge, who are braving the water cannon, braving the tear gas, and he has called them dented, painted women. Do you think a full apology and a full retraction should be given by your brother?
Absolutely, a full unconditional apology he should give. I completely agree. He should immediately apologize.
All right, the sister says he should apologize. The brother only saying a reluctant sorry. On the phone line with us, we have former IPS officer and activist Kiran Bedi. Ms. Bedi, what would you say to Abhijit Mukherjee's remarks? Insulting, to say the least?
Well, what is the product of? If it's the same family, and here is the girl, the sister, saying she regrets what the brother has said. But look at his conditioning, and he is representing people today. It's so shocking. What kind of laws will these kind of people make? What kind of oversight and leadership these men, this kind of a feudal man, a man who just doesn't know what he's saying. And he doesn't realize that half of his country is today suffering. Half of the country, the people are suffering, and they are taking up amazing leadership. Doesn't he realize that he's today politically representing world's largest youth population, which comprises of half of them are women and girls, and his sister like his. I think he has to apologize. He will regret it. I don't think this statement will ever leave him in his political career.
But do you think it exposes the mentality? If someone like him, who's an MP, he's a Congress MP, is saying this, then what do you expect of other men?
As I tweeted just now that the country faces a very huge social challenge today. Where do you begin from? The kind of male chauvinism which is pervaded in our families, in our society, in our congregations, and at services and political leadership. That is why this problem today that the youth had to take to the streets.
He called women, those protesters at India Gate, dented and painted women. When he was being questioned by our deputy editor, Sagarika Ghosh, he said, I withdraw the remark, though it was a very reluctant sorry.
withdraw the remarks. I think he has to apologize with hands folded. I think he needs to touch his ears and fold his hands and say, I'm exceedingly sorry. Such a man doesn't deserve to represent the people of this country in the parliament.
And nothing less than a public apology will do?
Nothing else but to touch his ears and fold his hands and say, I'm deeply sorry.
Do you expect something to come from the President of India himself?
Well, as a father, nothing stops him.
All right, Kiran Bedi, thanks very much for sharing your point of view with us here on CNN IBN. And let's also try and listen into other reactions that are coming in to this shocking comment that's come from Abhijit Mukherjee. Here's what we're hearing from activist Ranjana Kumari.
This is insulting to women. This is absolutely a lewd remark. People's representative is not a street urchin to talk like that. This really speaks volumes about the mindset of such people who are sitting in such responsible positions in the country. के प्रति इस तरह की घटिया बात करना एक street urchin जैसा लगता है, ऐसे लगता है जैसे पान की दुकान पर खड़ा हुआ कोई व्यक्ति कमेंट कर रहा हो. ये बिल्कुल उनको शोभा नहीं देता है. इसके लिए उनको निश्चित तौर पर देश की महिलाओं से माफी मांगनी चाहिए.
Right, you can tweet on this story with the hashtag #PresidentSon. It's what social media is furiously talking about right now. A quick break, back with more.